Hi guys, Parn D here playing Neverwinter on the PC. And now we are going to do, what is this? Not Barovia, we just did Barovia. Where am I? I got confused there for a second. We are in Avernus? Vallenhas. I think it's Vallenhas. Yes, Vallenhas. So, I believe there's another one to do after this. Yeah, we already done that. Other than Sharandar. But anyway, so the three quests, although I only have two here. Actually, is it only two? Is it always has been two? I think it is, but that doesn't really matter. Vallenhas is quite a quick one as well. Um, just before we start, just a note: there's a map mechanic where you have Radio Bell, which is currently happening, and then after that ends in 21 minutes, there will be like a lull, a break of an hour before insurgencies, which is basically a string of HEs that happen here at this portal. However, like I said, this Rage of Bell at the moment, and then after insurgency is complete, then we cycle back to a break. Anyway, so I actually did do a BHE, which is the 8 one here, and then there's another one with the kind of like catapults. I don't remember what it's called. Uh, a siege or somewhat of some sort. Um, but they're not on at the moment. But I would say they are quite regular, especially the siege one. If it does pop, or I'll make like another video or edit this video, which I probably would not do, to be honest with you guys. Um, but yeah, I'll give you tips and tricks for those as well. The 8 one for now is like really substandard, I want to say, because um, it's not up to standard. I want to say like we've gotten so much stronger that I soloed it. But anyway, pick up all the quests from these NPCs, right? The ones that I just like displayed. There is an HE that's happening right now, so I will quickly go to it so I don't miss out. There you go. That's why it was like moving pretty slow. The 8BHE is like right here. I mean, obviously it's not on right now, but that's fine. Here's the HE just beyond. Hopefully there. Ooh, I kind of missed that. Okay, never mind. We good. We good. So, caveat. You can actually stand in the middle here. Like this guy's doing that one, and he's done that one. He's not being very efficient, to be honest, because he's doing it one by one. What you can do is actually aggro all three at the same time when you're standing like here in the middle. Now, you might say, oh yeah, Spartan, you're range. Of course you're gonna do that. You can actually do it as a melee as well. There's a trick to it. Basically, just aggro. Like, if you have it, you have like attacks that are kind of like range. You can just throw an axe as a barbarian, throw an axe there, and then go here like really quickly, and then go to the other one. They will aggro onto you anyway if you're solo. Again, if you have friends, this would go much faster. But if you're soloing it, you can solo it, no problems. Because there's like two of us here is much easier than compared to if I was by myself. And that's done. So the next one, we're actually gonna use a shortcut here by going to the map and going to Vallenhas. Oh yeah, another caveat: do not pick up these quests from this dude, the weeklies. Once you pick these up, you can't use your portals, right? There's enough quests here that you can complete 5 quests really easily. Now, I went back here because I knew for a fact that there was an HE right behind, and I suppose there's two ways to access it, but this is the way that I access it from this way. It might be faster going the other way. I don't know. I'm just so used to going it this way. Sometimes there's a quest to kill these imps. I don't have that quest at the moment. Maybe later. Is there any quest that you can do by picking up quest items? I don't believe so. If there is one, I don't know of it. So if you have that information, do let me know. Do share to the whole class, if you will. I know whenever I ask about like share or comment, people don't tend to. They'd rather keep that information to themselves, which is fine. I always say this. It's fine if you want to keep it for yourself. I tend to get information from other people and share it straight away most of the time. There, saying that I have a video that is up on YouTube at the moment, but it's a hush hush secret video because I haven't proven it being effective at the moment. um, and it's gonna make you, if it works, a lot of AD. I've made profit already, but like I said, I need to prove it before I share the information and make sure that what I'm saying is actually true or effective. Right. To get to that one, we go to this portal. Of course, uh, you need to be able to have unlocked all of the portals, by the way, so you can do the what I'm doing right now, meaning to say you have to complete the campaign, I suppose. Um, you can still do it without it, but you can't do what I'm doing without the portals. It makes your life much easier if you have. Besides, I don't think you can do Sabella's here if you haven't done the campaign totally anyway. I have a sinking feeling this is gonna be a really quick short video like the previous one. Which map was it that I did? I think it was Dread Ring Lairs or Dread Ring. That was really like less than 30 minutes. I was actually surprised, like, wait a minute, did I just forget like a video? In fact, you know what? I might actually have to check that. I'm pretty sure there was like 2 videos that I have to like join together to make that video. And there you have it. I'm basically done for the HE at least. But again, to be honest with you, full disclosure, the HEs that happens here are really really fast. Like you don't have to wait. You can do the minor HEs pretty quickly. I'm still kind of like doing all of these whatchamacallit, challenge of the gods for some reason in my videos just because the event is running at the moment. I do apologize. It does cut into the video, like adds more time, especially this ranting of mine. But I don't know. Maybe you guys like it. Who knows? Who knows? Uh, there we go. That's done. I could actually just use the portal here since I'm closer. It's not too bad. I think we're gonna use the other one to go to the north part, I believe. Yeah, might as well. The north part is this one. You see what I mean? If I was to use a mount to go all this way, even if I had a turbo, oh, nah, well, there's the ape right there, the PHE. The thing is, I don't really need it, but for the purposes of this video, I guess I will just like showcase it going back. I could have used the portal, but I didn't want to risk aggroing. There you go. There's the 8 BHE. Again, I don't need to do it. However, for the purposes of this video, I'll show you. I actually, like I said, I actually did it earlier. However, it was like lunchtime, and I had to watch the news for our sultan's kind of like, what do you call that? We call it tita. So I guess his declaration, something like that. I'm doing this solo again, just to kind of like show just that I can do it solo. There's no doubt that I could. Oh, you know what though? I remember it now. Last time I did this, I was saying to myself that I should put on Lycera. Oh, good. I got friends. I got 2 friends. Speaking of friends, I just found out as well because watching that what you call that, Tita, that there's actually a duet competition happening like the end of this month, and I'm like, I have been meaning to kind of like do singing as a profession somewhat. So I wonder, but it's not a solo performance. It's a duet. You can do it with like anybody apparently, like friends and family and what have yous. But I wonder if I could just arrive without a partner and just pick up someone, anyone who's willing. I've got ideas. I do have some friends who actually perform and also are on social media. So I could ask them, but they're kind of like professionals, and who am I? So I'm like thinking, nah, I don't want to embarrass them. I don't want to embarrass myself by asking. If it does well, great. But if I don't do well, then at least I'd save my face and their face. Right? Anyway, that's done. It's only like easy because there was like four of us in total. Anyway, let's go back to doing the questings. I do see a couple of quests here at the north. I'm not sure if there are any other quests around. I do believe perhaps I need to talk to Atrian or talk to the blacksmith, but I didn't bother to kind of like check. Let's see now. What kind of quest do you have? Weapon and armor fragments. Okay. I don't want to do the shield vault. The tavern one is a pretty quick and easy one. We might actually do that one. Let me just check our quest lists and see because the maps didn't really show me much. That's one done. I don't want to do that one. That one is okay. Let's do a tick there. Shield vault, I don't want to do. Although it's pretty quick, but yeah. Oh, it looks like I haven't actually really done a lot in this on this map on this tune, which is kind of unfortunate. But I think we'll make do. We'll make do with what we have. Anyway, for this particular quest, I think you just have to kill all these mobs. The ones that you have to kill in particular, you can just like read the description and see which of these mobs that you have to kill in particular to get the kind of like equipment that they drop, like this one, for example. I usually go anti-clockwise, but since I'm already here, might as well go uh, anti-clockwise. Sorry, I meant clockwise and now anti-clockwise. I hope I didn't confuse anyone there. This is going anti-clockwise. Okay, what I'm doing right now, going from here towards that way, is anti-clockwise. There's an HE, but again, I don't need to do it. There were quests where you need to defeat Narzugons, but I don't have it at the moment, so that's unfortunate. But it's okay. We'll make do with what we have. Do I want to swap to Lysera at this point? I don't think so. I feel like Flapjack is good enough for this. I wanted to swap to Lysera earlier because of the boss. Nah, I kind of don't want to do this particular HE. I've already done all the HEs that I need. I don't think I have kill X amount of mobs quests. I kind of didn't want to aggro them because I was looking. Oh, it's not here. Weird. I'm looking for particular. Oh God, I guess I will have to kill them. Is it an HE one? What? Why did it go? Use daily Oh no. I already used my daily. Oh, for dailies, what I usually do is just go to Soul Harvest, but for some reason you can only do a daily once. So what I do is exit the map and then come back to the map and then basically do a daily there. It is a much faster way of doing it rather than like what I'm doing right now, which is kind of like slowly get my action points up and then using the daily. Now I have to do two more. I don't think I have enough time. But we will give it a college try, a good college try. Speaking of college, I've done it 3 times. I went to college like 3 times, and I failed 3 times. Boohoo! Story of my life. Let's check the list. So we need to kill pit fiends and shock troopers. So pit fiends and shock troopers, I don't believe there are any over this way. Pit fiends are the bigger ones. They're both the bigger ones. The one with the main shock troopers, did it say? I think these are the ones that we're referring to. If it's not, then we'll just continue killing more of these. Excuse me. I believe this is one as well. Where's my divinity? Where's my chains? Where's my divinity? Did it not drop anything? Oh, okay, it did drop. I think that was the last one that we needed from that particular mob. So we need pit fiends. 4 more. Pit fiends. Let's check up here and see if Atrian is here with a quest or not. Uh, she's either here or the other side. Okay, she's not here. I'm not sure if this is a pit. I missed. I'm not sure if this is a pit fiend. It doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna continue killing them though. Cause of reasons. I think that's the one, the type that I need to kill. Is this one? I don't think so. Yeah, this is the one with the shields. So I need to look for the big guys. You look like a pit fiend. You don't have a shield. What is he saying? Worcestershire sauce. You look like one. Although you're kind of small. Maybe you're not. You didn't drop anything. Narzagons. How about you? Are you one? No, you're not. You got a shield. Maybe? No. Do I want to go here? I feel like there might be one here. You look like you're the one with the shield. Yeah, you are. Sorry, he was facing the other way, so I couldn't tell. I really wonder why it keeps on doing that. Thankfully, there's not a lot more left in terms of legacies to do. I think I need to do at least 2 or 3 more. By my count, there are 9 legacies to do, like 9 maps. So I'm assuming, like I believe I've already done 7 or so. So I just need 2 more. I know for a fact Sharandar was one of them. Oh, there we go. We've already done it, I think. It looks like. Yeah. So let's just go back and do the tavern for good measure, because I'm not sure if I've done completely all of it, but we will find out. We shall find out. Actually, we might as well submit just in case we can pick up a new quest. That's the weekly. That's done. That's one. I don't know if I've done any of your quests. It looks like the answer is no. Oh, I need to see the daily. I totally forgot about it. I've got a daily up as well. Say lovey.
I'm a bit great. Anything else?
Okay, you're done. Now I have to go back to the priestess. I suppose she's a priestess. I'm actually not sure what she is. Do apologize of the wind noises. It's really hot in here for some reason. This is the teeth thing. It's the teeth thing. We were talking about this yesterday. How eh? How you need like X amount of teeth, but one mob only gives you one when they have, what was it, 52? I think human is like 32 teeth and wolves are like 56, something like this, guys. I don't remember. Ooh, a siege. Let's do it. Let's do it because I don't know if it has to be fresh in order for you to be able to do solo. Now I've already showed this before on my streams. However, for the newer players who don't watch my streams, this is a way for you to do it. You go to this particular catapult. You can go to that one over there as well. However, I find that doing it on this particular one is much better. Like I have a higher chance of success doing it on this one rather than that one because of how the mobs react to this. So first clear out all of the mobs and then stand this side of the catapults, because if you stand the other side, it'll turn the other way. So if you stand here, it forces the catapult to turn and face the ship, I suppose. And then once he's already, or it's already in position, you can interact with it. Now, this is not so much like the Shalt one where you interact with it at a certain distance. I'm keeping my distance only because sometimes if the mobs respawn and you are close enough, they will aggro to you and then it will stop the catapult completely. Now you can do this solo, this particular BHE solo by doing this. Again, I would much prefer doing the Ape BHE rather than this Siege BHE only because this is super boring and that it takes a long time and it takes a bit of like coordination for your part. What I mean to say coordination because you're only one person is if somebody else comes in, they can go to the other side, the other catapult right there where I'm facing, and then do the same thing what you're doing. Uh, the issue with that is that particular side is pretty active. What I mean by that is the spawn usually comes to the catapult. I don't know why they don't come to this particular catapult. I think it's something to do with the spawn rate, and then they're kind of like pathing, I suppose, because they tend to go to the other catapults and but not this one. So you're basically free to just interact. Now, caveats. One, if you're not doing it by yourself, you need to kind of like
Enjoy the
instruct the other
sheltering
person.
breeze,
Bell is over.
fools. I shall
Instruct the other
return.
person to kind of like just shoo away from this side because you only need one person to man per catapult. You can have other people basically just going around. That's the other way to actually complete this BHE or phase it to the second phase, which is the boss phase, is by killing X amount of ads. 300 ads basically. Kill 300 ads is it's a daunting task to do solo, mind you. I don't do it. I don't think I have enough time. There's like only 15 minutes on this PHE to do this. So this is the faster way. Although, as I said, doing the HEs might be faster. It's just that that's the second caveat that I want to talk about. The catapult has a limited stock and it goes away and then it resets. Now, I believe we have to do this at least 2.5 times if you're doing this solo from the very beginning to the end, to the like the second phase. Because, yeah, two of these catapults is not enough. Because if you observe, when the catapults like basically shoot, sometimes it misses. It's random, I think. I think that was a hit. You can check the HP bar at the top there, but I do notice it not registering something like that. For example, that was a that was a fail. That was weak, bro. That was weak sauce. It didn't even launch past the second like catapult. There we go. That's a hit. So yeah, just this is really boring and all. So I'm trying to fill in with like stories. But yeah, we're gonna have to do this at least two more times, or at least 1.5 times. This is the second one though, so hopefully it won't take long. But you need you need time. That's why I say you need to do this fresh. If somebody already started it and just like quit, you're not gonna make it. I think you need at least, I want to say 12 minutes to successfully phase and also kill the boss that appears. Um, but just to be safe, if you see that the timer is already going, like on the 11th or 12th minute, forget about it. Like, don't even bother doing the HE. Uh, if you're solo, if you are the duo, or if you have, there's four catapults in total. If you have one person at each of the catapults, kind of like dealing with the mobs as well as flinging the kind of like balls, orbs, cannonballs, I suppose, then you'll be good. But considering that I'm by myself at the moment, yeah, you don't wanna kind of like waste time by, oh, I don't know, fighting ads. Oh my God, the second. Did you see that? It just went straight to the ground. Um, yeah. So sometimes sometimes the ads do spawn here, and when that happens, the catapult is uninteractable, meaning to say you can't use it yet until you've cleared all the mobs in the surrounding area. If you have, this is the second one, this is the final one. If you have another player standing on the other side of the catapult will be confused. Like it'll go left and then right, left, right. You know what I mean? So make sure that you're on the right side, and also that there's only one person at a catapult. The other person, any subsequent people, players in the area, what they can do is just try to kill the ads away from the catapults. If one approaches any of the catapults, just kill that one. You know, prioritize, and let the people who are flinging the cannonballs do their job. And we're just gonna finish this. Might as well. I will solo the boss. You don't have to go and hit it until zero. I think it's like 25%, and then it will just go away. I believe something like that. I don't think it goes to zero, but I could be wrong. I could be remembering that differently. What's this quest? Get teeth from hellhounds. That's pretty easy, I want to say. There's a lot of hellhounds. There's a lot of hellhounds here, actually. There we go. And that's the boss. I could actually ask people to come, but eh, I'm kind of greedy like that. I suppose I could have gone Lysera again. Keep on forgetting about Lysera now. Only because I can handle this by myself, I suppose. If it's a boss that I can't handle, definitely would use a Lysera to kind of like mitigate the damage. But sometimes it looks like Flapjack actually gets aggros as well sometimes. Did I just say sometimes twice? I tend to do that, old age. Um, I mean, we still got a lot of time. I'm not too worried about the damage, which is not a lot, mind you. I don't have a lot of damage for some reason. Maybe it's my setup. I do. I haven't done but boons. Um, I do have some celestials like enchants and insignias and what have yous, but it doesn't seem like because my main has all of the boons, but my alts they don't have a lot. I suppose they have the boons that I've completed campaigns on. So that's why I'm thinking during this two times, during this like Jubilee event, I'll be focusing on my other alt tunes. I mean, I should be focusing on my main, but I've been focusing on my fighter tank and fighter DPS for the past 13 years now. And the only problem that I'm facing at the moment is currency or resources. I'm a free to play, even though I've already spent $4,000 into the game. I'm a free to play player. Um, I identify as a free to play player because I spent those $4,000 at the very like first 2 years of playing Neverwinter. The subsequent years, the decade or so I played afterwards, I haven't really spent AD except for when it comes to like buying Zen or because of FOMO, I'm buying like the packs and battle passes and what have yous. Because yeah, FOMO. FOMO is strong in this one. I hate it because that's the only way to get such items or companions and what have yous, mounts or even artifacts. Um, Case on point, like what do you call these artifacts? Sealing Parchment and the other one, Calamity, Crimson Calamity. They're only available in the battle passes. So yeah,
Challenge
you
of
can't get them
Tymora.
anymore. So it kind of sucks that way. Why is there a catapult still here? That's fine, I suppose. There's two catapults. Three. There's three catapults. Wait a minute. Eh? There we go. I was like, I haven't completed it yet. You could actually leave, and it will be accredited to you. Don't worry. Um, I wasn't gonna spend all that time and not get awarded, which would have sucked real hard. But I tested it. I know for sure, for a fact, that you could get awarded after leaving the area. Anyway, that's the Siege HE done solo. Let's go back here and do the rest of the quest, namely the tavern. There's another quest where you go into a house and then there's like a bunch of notes in there. Um, Gus Archer, who's another content creator for Neverwinter, has covered it before. he did mention, and I mean, a lot people who knows that if you continue doing the nodes that are inside there, it actually depreciates. Meaning to say, it doesn't start giving you any insignias or what have you. It starts to give you useless items that even if you sell it, it doesn't make up for the skill nodes. Like the religion kit, the thievery kit, adventure kit. The cost of those, it doesn't cover it. So things like going to Quagmire Crypts, or perhaps just going around looking for nodes if you remember, or going to dungeons other than Quagmire Crypts. But my go-to is most definitely Quagmire Crypts, because you can really load into it solo. You don't have to actually uh, kill anything. You can avoid the mobs inside if you navigate well enough. Even if you did aggro any of the mobs, there's only a bunch, so you don't have to worry about killing them. Of course, it would be much faster if you just like not have to do that. But things happen. Anyway, it's done. That's that quest done. Really easy. But for good measure, we will do the teeth as well. The teeth. Again with the teeth. Wait a minute. Where are we going? This way? Why this way? There's like there's like hounds all the way here. Let's try this. Let's try this. I see one. I see a couple. At least there's more than one. What is this? I can't see what it says.
Challenge of Torm.
Challenge of Torm is, I have no idea. Let's go to general. Torm, if I wish I remembered all of these challenges, but it's gonna go away in less like 9 hours anyway. Kill enemies. Kill one enemy to start. I only have 40 seconds left. What? Where are all the enemies? Am I not? Okay, good. That's quick. I was like, am I not allowed to use daily powers? I think I see some teeth. There we go. I know for a fact there are hounds above us as well as below here. That's why I was like, why is it telling me to go all the way like to the south when there's like a bunch of hounds over here as well? We could have done the HE ones, but like I said, I was kind of concentrating on killing the no, not killing the things, but the ship in the BHE just now, and I didn't want to waste time. There's one more up here. We could cycle back, I think, to where I killed the first one. Raggy. I've been talking for like 3 hours straight. To forgive me for the high pitched noises that I make. In fact, this is not even my normal talking voice. I think my normal talking voice is just like this. I don't know if you can tell the difference. I'm highly energetic only because I haven't slept. Okay, I need sleep. I tried going to sleep. I tried taking a nap, but it didn't work. I was just too kind of like, because okay, so there was an announcement by our Sultan earlier today at 3 p.m. It's like 4 or 5 now. I actually thought he was gonna um like abdicate or something. I don't know. That's why I was like, oh, I don't want him to abdicate and all, but he's going on. But he did mention that there's gonna be new cabinet ministers and all, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Um, oh, what is this? Oh, the shield thing. I think we're done 5. Let's just check it out. Let's have. It happened again, by the way, guys. Uh, what's really funny? I got 8 terabytes of disk space, like in all 4 of my hard disks combined. So it's really annoying that Windows doesn't allow you to record in a different folder other than C drive. Like, come on, man, seriously, this is really annoying. But anyway, besides the point, it's almost over.
There's not much time and much to do.
And then this quest with her.
Oh, yes, these
Oh,
will do.
we still haven't finished it. We have to go. Oh, so that's the
As
quest
long
that
as
I
we're
was
Titans,
referring
we'll need to
to.
collect more of these.
You know what? Let's just
Oh,
go there
I hope you
using a
didn't
mount
handle them
because
much.
it's much easier, I
You
think.
might want.
It's much easier for me to just use a mount rather than portal out and then go down. It's much easier for me to mount up and go north from here, I believe. I'm not going the right way, am I? Oh, it's 6 o'clock? Oh, it's 5 o'clock. Okay. That's fine. I think it's a reset for RC. We haven't done RC yet today. What is the new RC? That's not Q's. RC today is Malabog's Castle. I might actually solo that. What is this? Kill five enemies.
Challenge of Torm.
Must be killed within a minute. I hope this room does not load very fast. The timer might have ended by the time I come in. So while this lull is happening, did you know that I sell physical gold? I mentioned this in the previous video. The link is in the description. Um, I'm very kind of like open to letting myself out there now with my side hustle, as it were. I mean, it's my main job, to be honest. It's well, not my main job. My main job is a landlord. That's my main income. But my side hustle, which is selling off physical gold, is a thing. I am making money from it. So if you'd like to support me by buying physical gold and then purchasing it from me, I mean, I get commission for it. So yeah. So here are some nodes. I don't need to do them. There's one here. There's one here. Wait, is that a node? That doesn't seem to be a node. I thought there was like at least three. Yeah, there's three. There's three down here. I believe there's at least one more upstairs. Um, did the did the thing did the challenge like go over? I think I was supposed to kill 10, right? There's some more inside here. Hopefully I didn't aggro them. There we go. Is that 10? No? Not enough? You know what? It doesn't matter. The challenge, I've already done the daily on this tune. I actually got 30 insignia powders when I opened the Blessing of Gods on this particular tune. So there you go. There's a chest here. You never know. You might get a coalescent ward. Eh? Oh, I get insignia powder. I'm not insignia powder per se, but insignia, which I can turn into powder. So that's not too bad. Yeah, apparently I can't. There doesn't seem to be any mobs anymore here. So I'm gonna fail my challenge either way. I'm not gonna interact with those. Who knows? I might get coalescent mode. Who knows? I've never seen it myself. People say you can. You know, picks or it didn't happen kind of thing situation. Do I want to go to Atrium? Might as well, since I'm here already. Because we might need like more than one quest to be completed. I could use a map, go to the transport, travel to this location. Where am I going? Okay, we're going the right way. I was confused. Yes, we're going the right way. So I think this would end it, guys. In terms of HE, pretty simple. Just do the BHEs or even the HEs.
Anything else?
Narzogons.
Well,
I
that
bet it's
makes
Narzogons. Oh, there's two quests that she gives you. Nice. No, I don't want to do this one. Win the domination. Eh? Wrong quest. Return to Captain. Okay. Get artifact from a Glavazeru. That's actually the other side. And Narzogons. Uh, let's see. There's a Nazgon right here. I don't know about the Glavazeru one. That's usually at the other side.
Challenge
I'm not sure
of
why
Torm.
she's asking me to get the artifact from this side. And I have to go to that side, perhaps. Another Narzagon. I think there's two right there. That's quite nice. That's convenient. I got two. And done. So I'm kind of curious of this getting the artifact. Where am I supposed to get this? See, it's telling me to go all the way. Oh, there's another ape. See what I mean? See, I have to go all the way down here to get the artifact. So I'm not gonna do that unless I need to do one more quest, guys. Let's see. Which way is it? Left? I believe it's left. Avernus and Vallenhas. There we go. I'm gonna use that as a splash page. Talk to her and then talk to him.
Well done. Anything else?
Oh, I'm done. Right. So that's it. That's the quest. So before I go, uh, insurgencies, right? Check the map. Like this one, it says 39 minutes, so I'm obviously not gonna wait for the insurgency to pop, but trust me, it's gonna pop here. You need to be a marshal first, and you basically just do the story campaigns in order to be able to do that. The mark of the what you call that? The mark of the marshal would be here somewhere. This one, right? You just do the story quest, and you upgrade it by killing mobs in uh, the insurgencies. Now, insurgencies are kind of weird. They are BHEs, but I don't remember for the life of me if they count towards Sybella's quests. Technically, yes, but technically, insurgencies aren't BHEs, which is kind of weird. It's weird like that, because if you notice, if you hover over your HP bar, there's that progress reward. Uh, Typical HEs do not progress this reward. Even if you have like infinite mobs, right? Like for example in Dragon Siege, right? Um, this will not progress in an HE or BHE. However, in Insurgency, it does, if I remember that correctly. Um, which is weird again because Insurgencies are kind of like HEs. But anyway, you try it for yourself if you don't believe me, or even like have a video proof that it does, because I'm not gonna wait 40 minutes for the Insurgency to pop to prove that. Um, and I think that's about it, guys. Oh, before I go, maybe uh, BHEs drops the rods that you need for your trinket, right? This one, I believe. However, it doesn't have to be a BHE. It could also be an HE. All right. Pro tip for you guys. And I think that's it. I tend to do a giveaway at the end of these, but I don't know what to give. I suppose what I can give are something that is dropped from what's his face? What's his face? The famous little imp demon thing that used to be here. He's not here anymore. I can't remember what's his face, but he is in kind of like the newer maps. So I suppose what we can do is just buy a bunch of those bags and gift whatever is from those bags, right? I'll make a video of it. I'll try to get as much Juma's bags. I'll get as much Juma's bags. Maybe wait for a 2x RP so you can yield more. I don't think you can gift those Juma bags. However, the items, some of them might be unbound. Who knows? We'll do that. We'll do a video where I'm opening Juma bags, and whoever comments in this video will get those, or randomly picked will get those rewards, or maybe a bunch of you get rewards. All right, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Did I forget anything? Killing ads. I suppose you can do just HEs and quests, so that's fine. HEs, we've done that. Quests, we've done that. There is no secret quest items. Again, I believe they are repeatable. Otherwise, you just wait for like the reset and do it again. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, let me reiterate: subscribe, like, comment on this video if you'd like to see more. There's not much left. In fact, we're gonna have a maintenance soon, and I have a family event tonight, so I would not, I don't think, be making a video for like 2 more videos or 1 more video. We'll probably do that tomorrow, but then again, I have to go to do a blood donation, so I might not do it tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, like in 2 days. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Assalamualaikum and goodbye. Peace. Spartandy out. Bye bye now.